Welcome back to UnKind TV, everyone. We're George and Martha.
We're falling apart.
Again. Today we'll be recapping The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 10, Episode 10, Mama Drama. Alright, fake baby storyline continues. Joey, the fertility clinic's calling. Okay, so Melissa, you have an amazing ovarian reserve. I'm like a teenager. But Joe, normally we'd like to see about 15 million sperm. You had 3. All right, I've been using a special cream. It's for my joints and my muscles.
Yeah, put it on his arm.
Yeah, I've been putting it on for about 30 days now. It's just, it's Bengay.
Bengay.
And I was like, yeah, a supplement like that might definitely be responsible for a drop in the sperm count.
Oh my god, do you know that I tried to masturbate with Bengay once?
Stop. What?
I was young. I was 13. But
I know someone else that this happened to.
Really?
Not that, but like it was on their hand and then they touched.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it was really appropriate. Melissa's like, Gino, Joey, do you hear what the doctor said? Yeah, he has 3 sperm. She's like, Tarzan. Oh, meanwhile, you're upset about Antonia learning sexual education in school. I'd be more upset that Daddy got called out for using steroids.
I know.
Like, what kind of cream is this? I was revisiting like the early years of Melissa and Joey, and it was like passages from that book she wrote about, love, Italian style, My Hot Marriage, and it was just, oh my God. There's passages that Joey writes where it's like, women want to be dominated. If she says no, you grab her by the hair and turn her around and mount her. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like, Melissa claims she never has pooped anywhere near Joe. Like, he's never seen, smelled, nothing. First of all, I don't believe that. But it's just, like, absurd, the whole book. And then there was, like, a link in it to an interview with her friend, like, claiming that Joey used to smack Melissa around. And she said herself that he had a bad temper and he would throw furniture, throw the kids high chairs.
Oh, so the kids were already...
Yeah, I mean, maybe that special cream caused some temper issues.
Road rage or roid rage.
Marge is walking around with Jackie, showing her the parts of her property that are being sold. And she tells her about this drag run she's doing for Mother's Day. Not my cup of tea. I already am not interested. But anyway, she tells Jackie, I'm not inviting Teresa.
Did she say something about bringing No-No at one point?
Yeah, she was like, I was going to invite Teresa and No-No, but... Can you imagine if she had?
No-No with the drag queens? I feel like No-No would not realize they were drag queens.
I don't think he would be amused. I think he'd be asking for his oxygen. He'd start gasping for breath.
Well, that we would
probably
be
doesn't
too.
See that well, and then he'd be like... At one point, Margaret tells Jackie that she enjoyed seeing her vagina. I don't know what it is with Marge and nudity. She very much enjoys being nude.
She does.
And Jackie's just like, yeah, you're not going to bring Teresa. Well, you're not getting along. Teresa and Dolores go to a nail salon. Teresa's just so funny. The way she gets out of her car.
Everything.
She's just such a joke. She's a clown, She gets out of here with that giant hair. Waddling. I got my nails done. And you can tell, I hate this. Like, guys at Bravo, gals, editors, whoever, please try and do this, like, prompting a little bit more seamlessly.
I know.
Like, I can see it. It's like, yeah, so I really enjoy Melissa's fashion show. And she's like, yeah, I didn't get to talk to you because you was busy with Frankie. I mean, I feel like I'm watching Mr. Rogers when the mailman comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
They're going to prom.
Yeah, and today's letter is T for toe. Well, what is this? They they want to get Frankie and Gia together?
I guess so.
Maybe our dream's gonna come true, Dolores. She said Frankie's texting her. Okay.
They're so smart, one of them said.
Yeah.
So smart, so talented. I don't really...
Listen, that Frankie, I would not want my kid dating Frankie.
He spends a lot of time at the Playboy Club in New York. I didn't know the Playboy Club still existed. Martha, I can see you there with bunny ears.
I would imagine. No, I can't. Oh, maybe
I would,
back in the day.
I would love to see you, like, snap at men. No, do Barb the Builder.
Hey, how you doing?
And they think
I'm a bunny. What's up, Doc?
Dude, Janine. Oh, hey, come over here, buddy. Look at this buddy, bro. Come over here, buddy. What's your name?
They call me Bugs. Do you want to be my Peter Cottontail? Or
Whoa.
do you want to be Thumper?
Dude, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that shit, bro. Dude, you gotta pay me, bro. Dude!
You know what Frankie strikes me as? The kind of guy that expects a BJ on the first date.
Really?
Like, even if he just took you for ice cream, he'd expect you to blow him in the car.
And,
And he's nice about it, but he expects it.
and he gets it.
Yep. All the time.
All the time.
By the way, I very much like Teresa's choice for her nail color.
Uh-huh.
I want white with glitter on it. Tasteful?
Yeah, I think so. Understated.
I was about to say that. With glitter on it.
I don't know. It made me laugh because I think it was the way she said it too.
White with glitter on it.
Yeah.
So Jackie calls. Right on time. The producers say, Jackie, you gotta call this one at this time. So she calls and she's like, hi, so I just wanted to invite you. Everybody's coming to the Hamptons, like all of you. Oh, by the way, I guess you're not invited to Margaret's Mother's Day brunch. She's like, why, bitch? She's like, oh, now I feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. Thanks for inviting me to the Hamptons. Beep, beep, beep. And then she turns to Dolores. Dolores is like, Marge is having a drag brunch. She's not getting along with you.
Dolores didn't tell her.
No, I know.
And she wasn't going to, it seems like.
And Teresa gets in, she's like, but I'm a mother.
That, that was my favorite part of the episode. Do it again.
But I'm a mother. As though that erases everything that's happened. That Danielle attacked her. That whatever she did to Danielle. And now she knows that Margaret's upset with her. She's like, but I'm a mother.
But like she just realized.
Yeah, I'm a mother. I got baby foots.
I got baby foots. I feel like she might be getting dumber.
She has gotten dumber. She really has. No, I don't know what's wrong. She starts getting into it with Dolores. She's like, I'm embarrassing. You're embarrassing. I'm embarrassing. I don't know, Teresa. I can't believe she doesn't realize she's embarrassing.
She's stupid.
Like, she doesn't realize, just aside from this whole thing, she doesn't think her conduct in public, in general, is embarrassing.
I mean, just the way she gets out of a car.
And everything is a production. So the Babyfoots, they make Mama Bigfoot some Mother's Day brunch. They just kind of like throwing food at her, some pancakes and bacon.
There's like eggs all over the counter.
And Gabriella hands her a gift and she's like, here you go, tea.
You can't call me Mom.
No.
That says it all.
I know. And then when she reads the card and she gets emotional, they're like, and Mom cries in 3, 2, 1. They're so mean to her. I mean, she deserves it, but still, I was like, God.
I call my parents by their first names.
Yeah, I think like sometimes it's a cultural thing. A lot of my friends do, and
Really?
I call my father by his first name.
Well, yeah, and
But that's not because of any. It's because the little one, when my mom had a baby, he would hear my mom calling my father. Like in a supermarket, she'd be like, Greg. So the little one just started going, hey, Greg. And it was really cute.
That is cute. So that's how you started doing it.
Also, my grandma, when I was little, I figured out that she really found that very disrespectful. So I would go, thank you, Arlene. Hey, that's grandma to you. And I was like, I'm sorry, Arlene.
Yeah, I would do that. And I would do that with my parents because I didn't think they deserved to be called Mom. And I think this is how they feel about Teresa.
Yeah, here you go, T. She's an equal.
Mm-hmm.
The kids' gift to their mother was a nameplate. It's George's favorite. It's a beautiful necklace. It says Bigfoot. And then Joe calls in. Hey, how's it going, girls? Yeah, another Mother's Day. He's like, yeah, it's been a lot of Mother's Days. The girls got me a Bigfoot necklace. He's like, I got you a Bigfoot necklace. No, you didn't. And they all start getting mad at Teresa. He's like, hey, your mother's brain's turning to mush. He's always insulting her in front of them. She's like, Joe's always turning the girls against me. I mean, he does, true. But she
does a good job.
She does. She's been no saint.
Joe's awful, though.
Oh,
They do a flashback.
I know, of the way he used to talk to her.
They keep going back to that vineyard scene. I feel like this season alone they've gone...
Here she is, my bitch of a wife. Okay, the drag brunch is commencing. The guests are arriving. Mart Sr. is the first. And then poor Jennifer's mother, Josephine, is escorted in by drag queens.
I love that name.
Josephine?
Yeah, it's a good name.
I do too. I love someone very much named Josephine. Melissa makes this obnoxious comment. She's like, I didn't know there were going to be some queens here besides myself. Oh yes, all hail to the boar who wouldn't have been here without riding Bigfoot's tail.
Yeah. Bigfoots have tails?
I mean, in my mind, it was more appropriate than a coat
Well, her
tail.
hair.
Melissa asks Marge, as though she didn't know, did you invite Teresa? No, I didn't. No shit. My goodness, I hate when they do really obvious plot stories that.
There's no need.
It was pointless. Like, we know she's not coming.
There's no need.
What is this, like a play? If you want the audience to remember something, say it 3 times?
Yeah.
It's not Death of a Salesman. We know Teresa didn't get invited.
Yeah. Oh my god. The alligator story.
Oh, guys, dreams really do come true.
Martha's been wanting me to get attacked by an alligator for a very long time.
More like chased. I just like the idea of you and your scrawny body running away from an aggressive alligator, maybe getting a little bite. I don't know why but it happened.
It almost happened. I was visiting my grandmother in Florida, and I went. She lives in like a complex, you know, like an old person complex. And I went outside and I turned the corner and there's an alligator, like, I don't know, like 10, 20 feet away. Probably like about 20 feet away from me. And I started knocking on the door that was closest to me. And a man opened the door and he was missing half of his mouth.
It's like a David Lynch movie.
David Lynch movie. And I fucking ran. Because I was going to hide in his place. Because I was freaked out.
How big was this alligator?
It wasn't like a big alligator, but it was an alligator.
Yeah.
And so I just ran. Because he was scarier than the alligator.
See, the thing is, I'm not even scared of them. Because I know that they're kind of shy.
They are shy, but you know what? They're fast.
I know. That's why I would love one to
Do you know, like,
chase.
what do they call it? The death roll or whatever?
Yes. They would roll you in the water, I know.
You would be laughing. You're, like, laughing at the thought of that happening.
But it's pretty easy to get away from one.
Oh, do you just zigzag?
Or just hit it on the nose.
What if you have nothing to hit it with?
With your fist.
My vape?
I'd hit it for you.
Oh, no, go.
I'd get my boot. I'd be like, all right, come here.
You would.
I'd get you out of an alligator's mouth.
And then you would...
I'll tell you what would be screwed with a crocodile. They're a lot worse.
Are they?
They're nasty and big.
Well, their snouts are, like, longer, too.
They'll kill you for no reason. The worst one's the saltwater ones. So Jackie announces that they're all invited to the Hamptons, and,
she has a house.
Yeah. Melissa says that Margaret doesn't understand Teresa's behavior because she's only seen her, like, namaste mode when they got close.
Uh-huh.
She's like, she doesn't know Teresa is, like, 0 to 10. I guess not, but I mean, they had some pretty bad fights.
Yeah.
Teresa in Italy. Dolores wraps up the conversation by going, it's gonna be a war. Like when they all see each other.
How dramatic. Now, Martha, you were wondering what Marge Sr. was like during sex.
Yeah. Well, because, you know, the old ladies, I know, they can't even get their shirts on and off very quickly.
Well, maybe they just don't need to take their shirts off.
Well, what kind of moves do they have?
I think they just lie there.
That can't be.
Really?
There must be positions that are, like, good
old
for
lady.
Seniors. I'm sure. There must be.
Any seniors out there, share with us your favorite sexual positions.
There must be.
Because Martha and I are both...
Yeah. Like now. So the moms are having some banter about what their daughters were like, and then somebody brings up how do the old school Italian moms feel about living together. And Valerie, Dolores' mom, and Donna, Melissa's mom, both are like, no. And then they bring Jackie's mom into it, and she's like, no, we're very liberal. And Jackie tells the story that, so I was living with a guy that I didn't really love like that. He gave me a ring, so my mom bought it back from him for like $15,000. And the lady's like, what? And Jennifer's like, my parents didn't have that kind of money. They just told him, get away, you. She's already bothered.
Oh.
Now, I understand why Jackie's mom did that. She's saving the boy any kind of trouble because the ring loses value right away. Okay. So it's like he could just keep the value of whatever he spent. Marge Sr. gets into how Margaret won't drink because Marge Sr., she says, well, her mom used to drink a lot.
They keep showing the same two pictures of them. One of them, the pumpkin, and the other. They're both very sad. Marge Sr. looks so lost and so depressed.
I know, like she's on Quaaludes.
Yeah.
And Margaret says, I mean, she was a typical mom from the 70s. That's what she looks like. She's got the hair.
Yeah. I mean, maybe looks-wise, but that's not a typical mom, like getting drunk and almost falling off a balcony.
Yeah, in front of Marge. I know, Marge Sr. almost fell off the balcony drunk. And she starts crying, saying, well, if I had to do it again, I'd be more mom than friend. And, you know, Marge says she doesn't want to talk bad about her, but she does say, like, I'm the parent. It's all reversed.
Yep, and that is very true.
At least she has the validation. A lot of moms, like Marge Senior types, would be like, oh, whatever.
Get out, like Dr. Deb.
Yeah, oh, come on.
Yeah.
No, she says, I would have been more mom than friend. At least she acknowledges what she's done. That goes a long way with me.
It's hard not to like
Marge Senior.
Yeah.
I love her. She's adorable. She's so funny on Instagram.
I need to follow.
She's always like, she's in the mall. She's like, these animals in Zara, it's a mess. The drag show begins.
Oh.
On display.
They're awful. They're hacks. But first of all, are they even drag? Like, they don't look
I don't have a thing against drag shows. I have a thing against shitty performances.
Untalented people.
It sucked.
They sucked so badly.
Like they're thrusting their pelvises into Melissa's face.
There's not. I mean, oh, you can dance and that's it.
And then, I mean, one of them goes up to poor Josephine, John's mom, and it's like, I'm sucia. Do you know what that means? Dirty girl. What? I feel like there's a line. You know, you can be funny, you can push boundaries without just being outright vulgar.
No.
And, you know, shoving your crotch in faces, all that, it was too much for me. I didn't find it funny. And I'd say that drag queen or stripper, whatever.
No. I mean,
I didn't like it.
There's no camp. It's not, you know, there's not, and I blame RuPaul's Drag Race. I mean, I like RuPaul and I like the contestants, but now people watch it and it's because it's become so mainstream. Everyone thinks they can do drag, even though they have no talent. I guess you can dress nicely and put on makeup nicely. Same with Mrs. Maisel. I've noticed recently that all these people think that they're comedians now. And there's one asshole in particular. I want to find out where he's going because I'm going to heckle the shit out of him. He's so dreadful. You met him once. Horrible person. He's gone fat, too. Oh, you're a comedian now? Please.
Dolores and David meet for dinner at the hospital. I mean...
I have nothing.
He's just not into committing to her. You know, she keeps telling him that her family was giving her crap and...
Oh, well!
I know, and he's like,
I don't care.
Dolores, everything will fall into place. Everything will fall into place. She said, I read recently, like, they went away to Italy and she really thought he was going to propose then and he didn't.
She sounds delusional. Just look at this. Look at A, how you treat him, and B, how he reacts to you in general. If you're not living with him, if you're not making progress, why do you think he's going to propose to you? Sounded very old.
I don't know. I don't think it's good.
No, it's time for them both to move on. I'm over this shit.
I think part of it is that David's uncomfortable in front of the cameras, but yeah, by now, you'd think there would be something. Jennifer and her mom have a scene together, and they talk about the drag show, and Jennifer's mom is like, I don't know that they're men. Dolores tells me they're men. And where I'm from, this was not normal.
Martha, I have something to tell you.
What?
I'm gay.
No.
I just want you to love me. That's all.
Well, if you're sick, you're sick. I mean, that's what she said.
She doesn't know what to say.
Jennifer puts her on the spot, like with the whole thing.
Jennifer is bothering me right now.
I know, she's like, you lied to Gabby about Steve.
This woman doesn't... I don't know how comfortable this woman is on the camera, first of all. It's a touchy subject.
She says that she's not ashamed of her son. She loves her son. She's like, if you have a sick child, you're not going to put them out. And she's like, it's not a sickness, Mom. And she says, she's like, listen, where I'm from, it was not okay. And like, it's hard for me. She really says, she's like, I have trouble. I can't hate someone because they were brought up being taught vehemently.
She's not...
that homosexuality is wrong. She doesn't tell Steve, because I do know people have gone through this. The parents won't even speak to them.
That's different.
She's loving toward him.
She just doesn't know how to handle
Jen
it.
goes, why can't you tell him, like, out and proud? She'll get there, you know? Why
Leave
do you have
her
to
alone.
humiliate her on TV so you could show I'm really progressive?
That's it. That's all about her.
Andy will love me because I love gays and my culture.
That's what it is, basically.
Jennifer, you're so transparent.
I do enjoy you.
Love is love. So Mark Senior's apartment's a wreck. Margaret comes over and is just like yelling at her about everything. I mean, it kind of reminded me how I am with my grandma. I don't yell at her, but I do scold her. And I kind of feel bad sometimes because I'm like, I can't imagine living so many years and then getting scolded by my snot-nosed granddaughter. However, she does kind of act like a little girl sometimes. So it kind of like plays into it. She wants to be taken care of, and then she does weird things, and I'm just like, what is that? Why are you doing things like this? Don't put your shoes on the sofa.
Does she like pout? How does she respond?
She won't eat her dinner at the table. She always wants to eat TV on the sofa. She's like a little kid. She wants to sit with her legs up, and her physical therapist told her, you're twisting up your back. You can't do that.
Oh.
She's like a little kid. She likes to sit like swinging her legs off the chair.
That's kind of cute, Martha.
Yeah. Adorable. So Margaret explains she's upset by the mess because it reminds her of her mother just not being an adult. I can see how that would be triggering to her. Like, get your shit together. And she keeps pulling things out, like different shoes and like these slutty boots. And she's like, what are you going to do with these, Mom? She's like, I'm going to give them to the Vietnam vets. Mom, what are they going to do with these shoes?
I don't know, but I want to see them wearing those shoes.
I know. She's like, they're always asking for shoes.
Yeah, they're asking for hooker heels.
Yeah, hooker boots with an
God.
open toe.
I want to see the man across the street with hooker boots on.
I love what she tells Marge. She's like, okay, thank you for coming over and screaming at me.
Somebody needs to do it, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I thought she was living in the city.
Yeah, and then they showed basically like a basement apartment.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know where she lives.
Maybe she was
lived in the city,
maybe
too.
she was like renting in the city, and this is like the home she had or owned in New Jersey. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe she has like the upper level of a house.
Yeah.
So we get this, the montage of the ladies getting ready for the Hamptons trip. The one that I liked was Jennifer and Bill. I love Bill. I love his attitude towards Jennifer. Jennifer looks up the house, Jackie's house, and she's like obsessed with how much it costs to rent it. And Bill's kind of laughing at her because she's like, $50,000 a month rent? Whoa. I guess she sees dollar signs and she's like, I gotta be the top dog.
But she couldn't actually find like how much the house actually cost, so she's going to the house next door.
Yeah, to get the value.
What is that about?
She's obsessed with money. She thought she was the richest one on the show.
She's not.
And that was her security blanket.
Martha said, maybe we've mentioned this before, but you had heard somewhere that she had auditioned to be on the show before, but her house wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
And so she moved into this larger house.
Yeah.
And they cast her. So it's all about appearance. But these women, most of them don't have that much money.
The Jersey women, none of them are actually that wealthy. Not
nor
even
the
Jackie.
OC, nor Atlanta.
I think New York and Beverly Hills have the wealthiest women.
But even some of them aren't that wealthy.
Yeah, no.
It's all an act.
And now Bethany and Vanderpump left, so they're not that rich.
And those were the ones I'd
loaded.
say.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's Camille.
Yeah, Camille's got money. Bill says, Jackie's a sophisticated lady. Maybe we'll do some sophisticated things. Book reading. And Jennifer's like, I hope not. Bigfoot's in a bad mood. She doesn't want to go to the Hamptons. Dolores, I don't want to go to the Hamptons. How come, Teresa? It's pouring outside. Like, my fur's gonna get wet. I don't want to go. And I'm not even talking to Margaret. Then Dolores convinces her to go. She says that Joe's giving her trouble and the girls are always turning on her. And Dolores is like, one day those girls are going to give her all the love and appreciation she deserves. I don't think so.
No.
I think not.
Sorry, Bigfoot.
I think there's a lot of therapy in Bigfoot's future. A lot of therapy with all the girls.
Mommy Dearest Point 2.0.
Showing her clips from the show.
Yeah. Oh.
Mom, this is called a parentified child. Like, here I am trying to hold you back from fighting with Zio Joe.
Yeah.
She's little. In the christening, Gia was in the middle.
Remember the rap?
I don't want you to fight.
Remember Gia's rap?
Yep. So now we're on the way to the Hamptons house. Jennifer gets in and she's like, these glasses are $900. I just couldn't help it. Uh-huh.
The money is becoming more and more of a problem for her.
Like, what a tacky lady. I can't.
Trash, darling.
Trash. I know. All I keep thinking of is Countess. Money can't buy you glass.
That's who they should have hired as the drag queens at the Mother's Day brunch.
She would have done a better job. She puts on a good show.
She does. She understands camp.
Oh, she sure does. Jen starts telling everyone, she's like, do you know how much she rents that house out for? She's like a big Willie. I had no idea. And Teresa's like, yeah, well, I'm pissed off at Margaret. When Melissa gets there, she goes, wow, this is nice. Makes me want a beach house. I have a bay house.
I think we both just sort of looked at each other. Like, oh. She's getting bad.
She was always bad. I never liked her. Even when she joined the show, I thought she was thirsty.
I know you never did, but there's recently, in this episode alone, the Queen comment.
She's very full of herself. Comment, she's very conceited. You could tell.
The beginning of this episode, getting the call from the doctor. I'm like a 16-year-old. I'm a teenager.
Then Melissa and Marge are talking about the situation with Teresa, and she's like, you can't tell her who to be friends with. And she goes, you better not put me in the middle, I swear. Oh, again with this? Joey, I'm in the middle. You don't have to be in the middle. You don't even have to be on the show. You don't really add anything, do you? Teresa arrives right away. Hi, thanks for inviting me, Jackie. And you, Margaret, thanks for not inviting me. Oh, boy. And Margaret's like, whoa, don't come in hot. And
I brought you a goodie bag.
Yeah, I got you a goodie bag. I don't want a fucking goodie bag. By the way, guys, those of you who are like, more cats, they do not listen. If you have cats, you know that cats are assholes. Lovable ones, but they don't respect humans.
No.
It's not like my dog who I could say, come here, come say hello. Cats are just like, they show up when they feel like it. Yeah, they feel like being disruptive or urinating or pooping, then they'll show up. If we say, come be cute and show your beautiful faces,
they'll go.
Yep.
So
that's the end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. We wanted to let you know we'll be doing some more movie reviews for Oscar season. The first one we're going to review coming up is Bombshell, with a special appearance by Judge Janine Pirro.
Can you give us maybe like a taste?
Her thoughts on the film?
Just like
I thought it was ridiculous. That's that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at UnKind TV. We'll see you soon.
And Martha's internet, actually my internet kind of as well.
There's something going on in the region. Yeah, I have not been able to get online since, when did you leave? Almost a week.
So
if I do get online, it's like a really horrible connection, and I haven't been able to upload. So just be patient. It's been a struggle.
We've been filming things, so we have stuff.
If you notice, sometimes they tend to get uploaded in batches because I try to take advantage when I'm like, oh my god, a connection. And sometimes I will do this at like 5 a.m. because sometimes it seems like they reset something and it goes up. But yeah.
Spectrum.
Yeah, I thought it was Spectrum now. I thought it was because we had a snowstorm. That's what they told me.
It's been going on for a while though.
Yeah, well, I come here because, George and I don't live together. And he also lives in Queens, though, so it's the same borough. Come here, and I'm on my phone on the Wi-Fi. Can't get online.
No, I have to turn mine off.
Something's going on.
I don't think we should have to pay.
No, but you do, because it's a monopoly. Sorry. But guys, please bear with us. They'll just come up in spurts. Sorry it's not so consistent these days.
Blame Spectrum.
But then it's even more fun when it's like, oh my god, these two knuckleheads finally uploaded something. So, just know I'm very, very much trying, and I'm up very late.
She stresses about it.
Yeah, and I really try. And you guys talk to me at night. Some of them do. Jill Informed kept me company one night while I was
did she? I'm sure she has problems too.
No, she said she has really good Wi-Fi.
Well, screw her.
Stop it.
I'm kidding.
She loves you.
I love her. Did she taste the positive beverage?
Yes, she did.
What did she think?
I don't know if I should say it, because maybe she wants to save her review for her video.
Okay.
But I think she liked it. I want to give her a chance to. Maybe she'll get an endorsement.
She deserves an endorsement.
She really does. They should give her a free positive beverage. She really, I think, enjoyed it, so.
She's a good person. What?
We're not fit for society, okay?
No, we're not. I can barely compliment. Did you see how I just complimented her?
Yeah.
She's a good person.
And now he's become a kleptomania, so.
I got caught stealing. I learned my lesson, Martha.
Don't do that anymore. If I have to come bail you out over shoplifting...
He
doesn't even shoplift anything. It's like the stupidest things. Can you explain this?
Well, I one time stole a sponge. The first thing I did, I stole a sponge. I wanted to know what it would feel like. I did it. I bought things in the store, though. I spent a good deal of money, but I put a sponge in my pocket. I wanted to know.
I think it's important for the story that they know that you are fine financially. So this is completely about some psychological game that you're playing.
I am playing a psychological game.
You're not like a teenager shoplifting from Urban Outfitters. This is you like taking really weird, mundane things.
So I took a sponge, I got away, and I was really proud of myself. And then...
Didn't you take the water?
I took a water. That was during Christmas, when I was away at Christmas. I did that in D.C. And then, like a few days ago, I was at the airport, and I went in and I got a bottle of water and trail mix. That's what I bought. And then I saw like a Halls, like just like a little, like the small bag of, or the small like tube of, and I just slipped it into my pocket, and then I paid for my things, and then I was walking out, and one of the women was like, "Sir, did you put something in your pocket?" And I said, "What? No, I don't. Oh my God, I did. I put something in my... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." And I made a big, "Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. I'm so tired." And then I went and I paid for it. And then I was walking out. I said, "I'm really sorry." She goes, "Huh?" And then I had to sit right by there at my gate. And I'm never going to do it again, because I stupidly told somebody else about this, and she said, "It's really unfair to do to the employees because you're stealing from their paychecks."
No, you're not.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, so I can keep doing it?
Not in a big, big, big establishment like that, in an airport. It's not the same as a mom and pop shop taking stuff.
That's true. Okay, so I'll keep stealing then.
No, do not. Do not do things like that, because if you do get caught...
It would be an embarrassment.
I know someone who got thrown in jail for that.
What did they steal?
This was a very sad story. I knew these people from AA.
Uh-huh.
The guy got put away for a very long time for like a drug, booze-fueled armed robbery.
Uh-huh.
He really badly beat up a store clerk.
Okay.
So he went away. His wife stayed with him through this whole thing. She's a nice lady, but a nervous wreck. And she'd come to meetings and talk about him and missing him. He finally gets out. This is years. It's this really big deal that he's getting out. And he shares, and he's kind of like Bigfoot in that you could tell this guy's a ticking time bomb. He's got a really bad temper. And I would talk to him about prison and ask him about like pedophiles and stuff like that. What's it like? He's like, "Oh man." He's like, "But they use those guys. The fucking correction officers, they use them for information. Because they know I could tell everybody in here what you did. So they blackmail those guys." Anyway, he was just always like, "What did someone say?" Like he was one of these people.
That would scare me.
And the wife was just always terrified that he was going to go back because he was on parole, Well, they went shopping at Walmart, They claim that, and I think this is very possibly true, because they were very bad chain smokers.
Okay.
They were shopping, they had a cart full of stuff, and they went out for a smoke, and they had the cart with them near the door, and they got arrested for shoplifting. That it looked like they just took the whole cart out of the store. Now, I don't know what the story is with that. I think it's very possible they just weren't thinking, but it's like, you know what this lady's been through. Your wife, she stood by, and you're this stupid that you take a cart full of stuff out of the store.
But she was with him.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if maybe it was a mistake.
Or I wonder if they were like so hard up for money that they really did try to get away with it.
That's not good.
You know, maybe because he was gone and he was really struggling. He had a business, carpet cleaning, and that was just for moving a cart outside. Didn't even really go anywhere with it. I'm not surprised that you got caught. You're not a very good thief.
Well, that's what I liked about it, though. I like seeing if I can, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I casually pick this up and put it in my pocket, as if I'm not doing anything wrong.
I've been with some talented kleptos.
Really?
That I'm convinced could steal from the Louvre. Remember the girl on my birthday? When I turned 16, I think, or 17, one of those, maybe younger. My friend took me to, a day, in the city. We went to just browsing, and then we went out to Ellen Stardust Diner where they sing to you.
Oh, yeah. I went there once.
Well, everything that, I'd say, oh, that's cute. I didn't have any money. My parents were... This girl, my friend invited her other friend to come with us. And I didn't know that this girl was going to, do anything. I was such a goody-goody. I would never steal anything. Yeah. And my parents didn't have a lot of money. I had a little money to pay for food or whatever. And I'd say, oh, that's cute. But even, weird things like a hand mirror, I was like, oh, that's so pretty. Well, we go to Ellen's. The girl picks up her bag and dumps out every single thing. And Urban Outfitters, they watch you like hawks, especially teenagers. I know people that got arrested there. I don't know how I didn't see her do anything. She just took something, shakes it out. Mirror, books, clothes, cashmere sweaters.
What did you do?
I was stunned. What was I going to do?
No, you're 16.
Do you think they'd believe me if I went back and said my friend stole all this? Oh, yeah, your friend?
Yeah.
And it was from so many different shops.
That's talent. That was sweet of her, though.
Yeah, how thoughtful. Bye.